DDG to ground control. Fresh safe confirmed. Strap in, Astroneers. We're digging into the stars tonight.
Baseline shaking planets as we touch this system down. Terran to roaring, carving starlight through the dust. Every crater, every cavern, reshaped by us.
Now the base into place, automation coming online. Megatech dreams rising, mega structures realize.
Shine bright, blaze trails in cosmic light.
We burn the light.
From the surface to the core, we build, we fly.
We fly, we fly.
Throw night, unite,
Unite.
new height, new heights. New height, new heights. Mega structures rising as the beat drops low.
Orbital platform spinning in a gravity glow.
Biodomes breathing light where shadows fall.
Drawing built rhythm, shaking planets wall to wall.
Those rumbling like thunder rolling deep through the sky.
Feathers flicker to the rhythm as the bass lines amplify.
Aura flows,
Megas grow.
every world feels the afterglow.
Through the stars we go. Feel the cosmos glow, 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 glow,
We're gonna dig the stars tonight.
Tonight,
Tonight, tonight. From the void to the dawn, we rise and ignite.
ignite the night.
Ignite, take flight. Take flight. Take flight, take flight, take Systems green. Mega structures on the line. Welcome to the stream.
Alright. Hello and welcome to Drunken Dragon Gaming, where the drinks are cold, the meals are warm, and the games are on fire. Tonight we're back into our playthrough of Astroneer. Checking out the Megatech. We did unlock the first building. You can see the blueprint of it out there in the distance at the end of our last episode. So I look forward to getting that built tonight. And then seeing where Megatech takes us. Now I have heard, and I've been seeing that for a lot of people, the Megatech update has broken a lot of people's saves. Now, we started with a completely fresh save, so we might not encounter the same issues that other people have. But I want to keep in mind that Megatech sounds like it is currently with a few bugs. So we'll want to keep that in mind as we go about building things. So this one's 49 compound, 29 zinc, 23 copper, and 7 steel. Let's see what we get. That means we're going to need more compound. And we need more gas. So really, I need... Yeah, we've only got one little bit of argon left. So let's take a silicone. Put glass around here somewhere. That's carbon. Glass. There we go. We're going to need another gas canister. And we're going to need to take this over to Glacio. Definitely gonna need more argon. So let's go ahead and work on that. And that's iron that's already been processed. So do we have any empty canisters? That's not the humongous one. Doesn't look like it. All of our canisters have got stuff in them. Alright. Alright. And let's see. Well, first things first, we'll go get the argon situation taken care of. But what I was looking at is since we're gonna need some steel and whatnot, says I'm going to be setting up for argon, I really should get, you know, a nice pile of iron going for us. So we should make another resource canister. So that's what I'm going to do. Forgot to stick myself in Discord. There we go. Now I'm there. Alright. Alright. Quick hop over to Glacio. set up over on Glacio, so... Oh, and we should be looking at our research points. See what we can, unlock. Alright. There should be a spot out here that's got a beacon. Oh, hey, Pi. How you doing tonight?
Doing alright. How about yourself?
Yeah, pretty decent. Christmas tree's all set up. Kids are having a grand time. Trying to find my landing spot on Glacio to get us some argon so we get the steel. That we need for this build. I know we only have one thing of argon left, so that was not going to cover us for 9 bits of steel.
No.
Feels like where we landed previously. It's gotta be. Apparently I didn't put a beacon down. Oh, I did. It just wasn't showing up. Okay. Hey, since we unlocked the big building over there last night, figure that's what we'll focus on here at the beginning at least.
Yeah, sounds good.
Here, get some air. So I was catching a Z1's video today, talking about some of the issues that he has seen with Megatech. Apparently Megatech, for many people, has broken the game for them.
That's not great.
Yeah, lots of bugs for people. But everything I'm seeing where people have been having bugs, they've been loading up into a previous save, which, I mean, makes sense. You put a lot of work in the game and whatnot. You get your beautiful base going and everything. You don't want to have to start back from scratch. So I'll be curious to see if we encounter some of the same bugs that they've mentioned because we started fresh.
I mean, kind of sounds like we won't be.
I think we need to make a bigger table for the chemistry bench. And since a lot of those tables cost iron, I'm bringing back a whole bunch of iron. mean, I've noticed some minor glitchy bugs, but nothing game breaking so far.
I can't say that I have either.
Alright. So I brought back full resource canister of hematite. That can be smelted up into iron. So our iron canister is actually going to wind up overflowing. Alright, that's got iron processing force. Yeah, I had to make another canister because I looked at that large canister. I'm thinking, I am not going to hand mine 400 nuggets of hematite. Okay, so we need 2 full containers of compound. That's a lot of compound. That one, and then need to make a canister. Alright, that's ready to just rock compound for a while.
Yep.
Oh, I did check it. The ammonium course is full. That's what I was wanting to do. Big table. 2 resin, 2 iron. Alright, we'll have to wait for the iron to finish its little thing for a second. Actually, I can probably do this. So I'm going to slide the atmospheric condenser down again and then put it in a table. We're going to replace this table that the chemistry lab's sitting on.
Alright.
I think that'll make it easier on us with doing all the chemistry stuff. Not so much for like the you know, the carbon or ammonium and whatnot, more so for the gas canisters.
Yep.
That way it just doesn't keep dropping random stuff on the ground whenever we swap out recipes. Snagging a quick smoke. Yeah, it was a pretty decent day. Had a bit of a lazy morning, and then took care of some shopping online, being as how it's Black Friday.
Yep. Yep.
And got all the big things taken care of. Nothing that I can talk about.
Of course.
You know, little ears. Oh, and not just little ears. I have nosy ears now. But then we had to go out and grab some stuff from the grocery store. Now, we did have a bit of a chaotic piece of our day where I was putting the lights on the Christmas tree, and my wife was following me with the lights, and didn't realize it, but one of the strings of lights had got kind of jumbled up a bit, and so she was kind of jerking on them, trying to get them untangled and whatnot. Apparently she jerked on it just the right way, or twisted just the right way, to where the connector, the connection to the wire, came right off. And so that was the end of that. That was the end of that string of lights. And it broke right at the boot, so it wasn't like it broke somewhere in the wire that I could actually go in and splice stuff and, you know, do that kind of stuff that I know how to do. You know, when it does it inside the boot, there's not much I can do for it.
Yeah, not unless you own all the plastic molding tools and everything else to get into it.
Exactly. So had to make a quick run out to Tractor Supply and keep our fingers crossed that they actually had some decent lights for us to use, and they did. They don't flash, so we don't have a twinkly tree this year, but they look nice. The lights came out very nice.
Well, that's good.
Oh, and of course, because they had the yard ornaments, they had to go and do that. Hey, Lewis.
Yeah. Right. Hey, Lewis.
Luckily, living in a little rural area, you know, running out to the grocery store, running out to Tractor Supply and everything, I had zero traffic. I didn't have anything to worry about. Matter of fact, there's practically nobody in Tractor Supply. We didn't even have to wait in line to check out.
Nice.
You know, Black Friday is one of those days of the year that I typically am sitting there going, nope, not leaving the house. Don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, not if you can help.
Alright, you sit here somewhere nicely. Well, nice-ish. Alright, let's move you over there. Let's move you over there. turn on our alignment mod. Oh, wait a minute. What happened there? How did that work? I want everything at the same level. I guess the same level? No, of course not. Damn. Let's try this again. Out here doing my landscaping. Oh, I ran out of dirt. Okay. Uh-oh.
You think that? I'm solving that.
Welcome to the 2 containers I put up for the compound.
They're over on the Megatech platform.
Oh, okay. You know, make sure you got your alignment mod turned on.
Okay, so where should I start?
I'm trying to start from like here. That way everything kind of stays the same level. I can pick this up. Okay, give me a second. Let me go pick up the smelter. Nice. And then we just kind of need to go from here with that alignment mod and continue out this way. Should be reducing.
Well, I'm dragging it from over there, so looks like it's adding a little bit.
Oh, hold on. Yep, your alignment mod is on. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, that's flat with this area. That's how we want it. Chemistry lab. And then give me this tray. Put that there. Take this tray. Put that there. Alright, now.
You darn dirty little. I hate when it flips over to the side.
Ah. Okay, there's those 2. Hey man, I'm missing a gas canister, I think. Where am I? Will you stop complaining? Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty flat.
Yep, mostly flat.
It's workable. It's supposed to follow the curvature of the planet, it says.
Ah, okay.
That's what it claims that it does. Alright, so now I'm going to take this, stick it there. I'm going to remove this tray. We're going to grab the ammonium off of this thing. Oh, I need another empty canister. So I've got something to replace it with.
One.
So now if I've got it set like that, no, that tray's got too much stuff on it, so gotta pull that tray off for now.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Nice, Dreadnought. Alright, that's got some hydrogen going for us. And afterwards, really wish I could pin this thing. Alright, so this needs, okay, yep, so it's getting the compound. It's 29 zinc. Okay, so we're going to need a full thing of sphalerite and burn it into zinc.
Alright. Unfortunately, I don't know where to get too much of that. I mean, I know it's around this planet.
Yeah, it's
Decent amount.
It's underground. It looks like compound, but instead of the round pieces being just a sphere, it looks like a piece of it got shattered. Get ready for the power outages, hey brother. Awesome. Okay, this is working awesome. this back with this over here. I'd hook that condenser back up. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, Dreadnought. There we go. Let that thing run. Yeah. Well, they got to hang out with their cousins and everything, so they had a grand time. And it was a chaos-free Thanksgiving. How about that? Even got home and streamed a little bit. Let's see, how much zinc do we currently have?
I couldn't tell you. It's on my head.
Aluminum, copper. Well, we don't have a container for it, so that answers that question for me.
Yeah, basically.
Alright, so we need to make some more plastic. Oh, let's stick this on here. Oh, that can't go anywhere? Alright. Plastic was compounded carbon. Yep, it was amazing. Well, my youngest brother didn't make it, so my other brother and I, we both kind of attributed the lack of chaos to his absence. It's horrible to say, but it's sadly also not inaccurate. So we have three things of zinc. And we got 2 more carbon.
We don't have a sphere light canister, do we?
No, I was actually working on making canisters right now because I noticed that we didn't have one. I think I want to make, because we got the trees set up the way we do, I was thinking about setting up another auto arm on the other side of it with a smelter that makes just carbon, and have that carbon just go into a resource container.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he'll never learn how to bite his tongue, Dreadnought. He's the brother that when he shows up, there's a palpable change to the atmosphere. It's like he just carries rage and anger with him all the time. We've tried talking to him about it, but yeah. Some people you just can't talk to, you know? I got 4 more resource canisters being made by.
All right.
There's one for Spellrite, right behind you. This will be for refined Spellrite. And then we'll have 2 spares for whatever we need. So I know how I want to do this, but I don't think it's going to play nice. Well, first off, I need a canister full of carbon, so... Hey, squirrel. Oh, there's the other one I was looking for. I knew I was short a gas canister. Oh, yeah, let's get this hooked back up. But not until after we turn this off. No. Cancel. We got plenty of nitrogen and stuff. For now. Yeah, we got excited because we swung by Aldi's and they had all of my favorite German Christmas goodies in finally. And they usually only get in one shipment for the year, and that's it. So, needless to say, I splurged a little bit. I got my Pfeffernusse, I got the really good German gingerbread, got a bunch of German cookies and stuff. And of course, since we had the kids with us, you know, I had little novelty items and stuff, and the kids were like, "Ooh, this is cool. Can we get this?" And Dad being Dad, I went, "Yeah, okay." It was one of those. It's Christmas time, sure. So yeah, man, having a good day. It's nice having this 4-day weekend. Man, I get back to work on Monday and I gotta double down on work because I only work for the next 2 weeks of the year, then I'm done. I took the last 2 weeks of the year off. Pi sounds like he's focusing.
Yep. This is a not great mining area, but...
Okay. Say no more, I understand. It's the keeping your footing focus. I get you. I have discovered a few of those mining spots now underground still, but where it's like, oh, look, I can drill down and I get all my stuff, and you get to the bottom of it, you're still drilling it out, and it's a hole that drops down to the next level. And you're like, uh-oh, hold on, let me make sure I do not drop to my death. I'm working on getting our steel processing going.
Gotcha.
Because we have to have steel for this thing. Wait a minute, didn't I already make a carbon container? I did.
I think so.
Yeah, alright. That makes it easier. Now. So then we tell the argon to enable output. Change the chemistry lab over to steel. We enable output of this. And then we're going to disable output of these for a moment. Tell this to go ahead and process. Glad I brought back all that extra iron with me.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, so now this container is going to have steel. Alright, so now pull that off. No. Disable. Alright, now we enable that. We enable that. We enable that. And then we go here and tell it just keep making steel. Alright. Steel production is going, but I'm going to burn through most of our carbon.
Good thing it's not hard to get carbon, at least for us at the moment.
True. Well, that's why I was thinking about the whole setting up an automation on the back side of the trees to, you know, just fully automate carbon for us. I saw a lot of people still complaining about exochips. I mean, and I get it, but at the same time, I like having to go find the exochips in order to build certain things. But yeah, people want to be able to just build what they want to build without having to do the exochips. So, you know,
I can understand that, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, nothing requires a extensive amount of exochips. Speaking of stuff while we're waiting on steel, let us check. How are we on? Ooh! We wound up getting some bites while we were gone overnight. Hi.
Yeah. We had, what, 3 research stations left?
Yeah, we got 42,000 bytes available. Let's go down here. Alright, we've already unlocked the large rover. Now, the large rover, that's the one that's expensive, because I like to have 2 trailers on the large rover. And it costs 2 exochips per large rover piece. So that's a lot of exochips.
Yeah.
Oh my. I didn't see this. What in the world are we going to do with that? Extra large resource canister.
I mean, we have to have somewhere to dump all our large ones into.
Yeah, the thing is that these large resource canisters hold 400 nuggets. The extra large holds 2,000. That's a lot of nuggets.
Yeah.
I never saw the point of those. I'm trying to only unlock the stuff that we need. Oh, we'll go ahead and grab this. That's the extra large shredder. And we'll go ahead and unlock these. We have all the gases, so we're in shape for that. Oh, well, there went 10,000. Alright. Well, we're out of research points now.
Nice.
But it should have popped up on your screen everything that I was unlocking.
Yep.
Alright, first disable argon from outputting. Grab the steel. That's got the steel covered. Matter of fact, let's combine these two storages together.
Yeah, it wasn't as much as I had hoped was down there, but it's almost a full.
That gives us 2 empty canisters there. Put this back. Alright. Oh, nice. Okay, well, we'll pull this out. Put this here. That there. Oh, no. Alright, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. I already had a container for zinc, didn't I? I did.
Maybe?
So that's going to take care of the steel, the zinc, and the compound. What's the last thing it wants? There's 4. Copper. Oh, copper. Yeesh. Okay. I hate hunting for copper on this planet. Copper's in the mountains on this planet. Let's go ahead and take this over there. we just went over a full container of zinc. Gonna make me have to go get more lithium so we can make more cool batteries. Yeah, that works as a decent setup for our chemistry lab, I think. The easier place to find copper, to be honest, is over on Calidor. How much copper do we have? We got 5. How much does it want? Pretty certain it's more than 5. It wants 23 copper.
That's doable.
Got it. Yeah, you brought back plenty of zinc. We're covered there with the 29 zinc that it wanted.
And I just brought back a little bit more.
I do like having this large fluid soil canister. I mean, that thing's massive, but it's really nice having.
Yep. Alright, back to slowly demolishing this mountain.
All right. Oh, did you find a nice copper node over there?
No, I just dig down until I find something.
Oh, okay. Copper's mostly on the surface of the mountain, from what I've seen. Oh my goodness! Yes, I see. I see that you have. You're gonna see if you can just mine down the whole mountain. Looks like.
That was kind of the plan, yeah. The material that the mountain is made out of gave a lot better soil than digging down usually does.
Oh yes, yes, yes. That seems to always be the case. It's a harder soil, but oh hey look, copper right up here.
Oh, I found a ladder right down here.
Oops. Turn off the alignment mod.
Oh, I have plenty of stuff right.
That's all the copper I can carry in my backpack. It's a little bit of a hike up here, but if copper's present, then that makes it much easier on us. Alright, how do I get back down? You would think...
I do not recommend throwing yourself off.
Yeah. Yeah. I was not considering eating myself off the side of the mountain. Ah, here it is. I'm trying to find where the tethers kind of rode off to. Yeah, I can only go with like 5 nuggets of copper at a time. I think what I'm gonna do is take. We got an empty thing here. Seeing X, how you doing, buddy? Carry this back over there with me. Hey, Linus, morning, buddy.
Hey, Linus. Yep. Can't quite reach that. Careful. Just about dug myself into oblivion.
this container is going to need to be pretty much full. So some of the things he was pointing out, and I have to agree with him, and at the same time disagree with him, that the Megatech provides some interesting options. He was talking about how late in the game it would be when you would get the Megatech, and as we've seen now, you get the Megatech pretty early on. One of the things that you get that you can put on the biodome. Oh, there's a big peel of copper over there.
Well, I'm going to bite the duster.
Uh-oh.
I got turned around somewhere and couldn't figure out where the back was.
I've had that happen a few times. But one of the things you can get is a different kind of oxygenator. It doesn't give you oxygen across the entire planet, but it makes it where when you're not hooked up to a tether, that your oxygen reduces slower. You know, he was pointing out that, you know, getting that around the end game, by that point in time, you've already got an RTG on your backpack. You've already got your own portable oxygenator on your backpack. You know, you're never going to run out of air. I'm not at the point of having an oxygenator yet, and here we are getting ready to build the Megatech. So, and again, that's why I wanted to start from a fresh save, because it was a major update. And I'll be interested to see if we wind up in a position where, because we started on a fresh save, that we don't wind up with the same bugs that he's been encountering.
Entirely possible.
Or if we do wind up with the same bugs that he was encountering. Because some of the things, and some of the complaints, and I get this complaint, the Megatech printer, you can't tell if it's working or not. Because you're feeding it with canisters. And so the only way you can really tell if it's working, and it doesn't take from all canisters all at one time. So the only thing you can do is check the canisters and see if what's in it is actually reducing, to figure out if it's actually running. So that's something I think needs to be changed. Need to have something that shows you some kind of progress. And Yeah, I'm up on top of this mountain. Don't pull it out from underneath me.
No, not doing that yet.
Oh, you hear that chat? He said not yet. Means he's still planning on it.
Well, carrying on the mountain, yes. Dropping you with it, no. So yeah, I'm thinking from the stuff that Z1 was showing, the bugs that he was encountering, and that other people have complained about. All the people that have been complaining, though, I've seen that it's all people that are running off of previous saves. I have not seen any complaints or reviews, poor reviews on it, with people that ran with a fresh save. But again, like you and I were talking about much earlier, where I said, but how many people actually started a fresh save? It's like when they came out with the Glitch Walkers update, there was zero reason to start a fresh save. Because Glitch Walkers was in-game content. But the Megatech, this is throughout the game. So, alright, let's see if I can figure out a route over to that copper. Alright, I'm building some land bridges to get over to some copper up here. Oh, that's going the wrong direction. Whoa, 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 stop. I'm not telling you to dig. Stop that. Yeah, just let me finish building my bridge game. I'll go get power again in just a second. There's a whole field of copper that I want. Oh, and I gotta watch my oxygen. Charged up. So I'm right above you. Darn. I hoped your tether was close enough for me to connect to it. I saw it. Oh, sorry. That was where I was doing my mining. Oh, awesome! Thank you, sir. That's fantastic. You're a gentleman and a scholar, no matter what Tundra said about you. Canister's half full. it wants to be just out of range. Anything left up there? Says there's some over here. Yes, there it is. Oh, I know there ain't no there because I just dug a big old hole through the mountain. Oh, there we go. There's 5. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, I'm seeing all the little weird disconnection things going on. Sorry, chat, we had a little bit of a hiccup there for a second. Trying to get to wow, it still says there's some over here, but I'm not seeing any evidence, so I think we are going to go ahead and make our way over here. Back and recharge. Okay. Backpack's full. Hey, Ashes.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright, bud. Alright. One more load of copper. And we'll head back down to the base. Get it smelted. Whoa! Let's not do the skateboard down the side of the mountain thing. Addition my oxygen. Huh, that looked like it was a big field of copper, but it looked like apparently it was just a little bit of surface copper. I go, not paying attention to my oxygen again. I don't see any other copper on this mountain. It claims that there's copper over here. I'm not finding it. This is one very large mountain to try to wipe out, Pi. This thing's more like a mountain range than just a mountain. Alright. Let's see if we can find another spot for copper. Seven. Oh. Appreciate you there, Dreadnought.
All right, back.
Well,
For now.
back. Trying to run on the edge up here on top of the mountain to see if I can spot any more copper nodes. So I'm short just a little bit of copper. Not seeing any. Alright, well, I'm going to take the canister I've got. I'll go ahead and carry it down. We're still short 2 nuggets for the mega build, though.
All right, I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, I appreciate you becoming a brew taster there, Dreadnought. Always adds some nice little excitement. Wow. Yeah, I've heard YouTube's been having some issues. Put that there. Grab that. 28 out of 32. Hold on, I think I've got a canister with some copper in it. I do. Okay. Yeah, so I'll put this canister that has a tiny bit of copper in it, and I'll refine this canister, and that'll give a full canister of copper and a full canister of zinc. So it means we will be able to start our mega build.
Nice.
Yeah, I hear you, Dreadnought. I know you've been... I think you were one of my very first members. If not the first. Man, it's really appreciated. Alright, while we wait for the copper to smelt, I'm going to grab a quick smoke chat. And then once it's smelted, we'll move the zinc and the copper over to the mega printer. And we'll see how it works. I wonder if that thing needs power.
It does. I believe we already set it up, though.
Did we?
Because we have the chain over to the platform here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because we have power to it just to be able to look at the little thing, yeah. got our polar plunge happening right now, so chat. Anybody that's living over on the Midwest or the East Coast, don't forget to let your pipes trim. Oh goodness. What we got going on there? Oh. Thank you, Dreadnought. Again. And congratulations, Tundra. Thank you so much, Dreadnought, and again, congratulations to Tundra for the gifted membership. I'm anxious to get this first mega building done because I want to see you know, what all does it entail after we built the first mega building? Wow. Now, I have a feeling that these mega buildings are not things that we can pick up and move.
Probably not.
Just a theory. But it does look awfully large. And I'm sure we'll have more ridiculousness on number of resources needed.
I mean, that's how it goes, right?
But I mean, that's part of what makes me excited about the mega builds, because needing that amount of materials gives you a reason to really go out and get, well, ridiculous amounts of materials. Until it gives me a build that says like it wants 200 nanocarbon alloy, and I'll be going, wait a minute. Hey, I always appreciate somebody buying me around at the bar. Of course, it'd be a back and forth, you know, you'd buy rounds, I'd buy rounds, you know, that's how that would work. Just because that's the right way to do it. We have a full canister of copper. grab a canister of zinc. I gotta watch where I walk. I keep on winding with extra stuff in my backpack. That auto arm really likes throwing stuff in my backpack.
Yes, it does.
Right. So now examine. It shows we've got everything we need. Distribution launcher system. Alright, well apparently that is what we're building. Oh my. Look at that thing go.
Yep. I like how it's being built by a TARDIS.
Right? New mission, ready to launch. Alright, well, let's go take a look at the mission. Alright, there's nothing left to be done here, so looks like we can take the containers off of that. But let's go hit our little mission panel here. See what we get. Alright, so we did this, and this will give us a extra large platform C and the schematic for the mega deconstructor. Okay. Oh my goodness. Why would that be a reward? Unless it's something we use for something else. Load a construction anchor into the DLS. Please choose a construction anchor and load it into the distribution launcher. Mission completion reward, 1 small shuttle.
You gotta get up there somehow, right? Despite the fact that we need materials that aren't even on this planet to get...
Right. Okay. Whoa! That's a hole. Can't get out?
Oh, you're down there.
Alright, I made it out.
Because we have a mighty big hole.
We do.
Oh no, I meant on our DLSS thing.
Wait a minute. We built it brand new. Why does it look like it's already ruined? Man.
I think it's because we built it.
Ah, okay. Bury research files. Personnel files. Supervisor. Alright, so this is... Alright, so that's storyline. Oh. Okay, looks like we need to run the power over to this. What are those? Okay. Okay, I don't see any other buttons to push other than this one. Oh, it's going to want power before I can do anything with it. Gotcha. I think we can disconnect this.
Yep, we're not going to need it, so. And the plug is.
Will this reach? Oh.
We can straighten it out a little bit and make it a little better.
I don't think I've got the length.
We do have more cables, so. Here, let me go grab another.
Actually, might have the length. Yep, we got the length. Alright, it's charging up. Up to 18 inches of snow. Wow. Alright. Now we go all the way around to the other side of this thing. Oh yeah, these things have got green dots on them now. They didn't have those earlier. Huh. Don't look like I can do anything with it. Intermodal terminal. Oh, hold on. Intermodal terminal. Biodome. Museum. And that's for the orbital platform. Okay, so what?
Well, there's this very research thing over here.
Oh, okay. So I've loaded something into the thing. I'm gonna go complete that mission so we can get our useless small shuttle.
You can package it up and throw it in the recycler.
Right? Choose a construction anchor and load it in the distribution launcher. Okay. Print a construction anchor landing pad. Construction anchor landing pad. Over the landing pad, I guess it gets printed in the large printer?
Maybe? It kind of looks like we're going to launch a box up there, but...
There, now it's not making all that noise. Construction anchor landing pad. Okay, so it's not there. Do we build it here? Huh.
Do we need to research it?
That's what I was wondering. Waiting for batteries to fully charge. These are all red now. Let's take a look. We already did the Mega Mini training shuttle, I thought. Huh. Well, those are probably red because the tube probably... Okay, that makes everything green again. Okay, no, that loads it. Huh. It's loaded. So where do I print this landing pad at? I don't see it in the research stuff.
this is my guess.
No? Now imagine landing pad requires at least a extra large printer. Alright, missing something over here? Print a construction anchor pad. It's not telling us anything. Worst part is that it says to once we complete this, the reward we get is a construction anchor landing pad. The thing that bothers me is that little control panel on that giant building we just made. When I interact with it, it just says ingredient. It doesn't actually let me select anything.
Yep.
And I'm wondering if that's where we're supposed to print that thing. And so that leaves me going, okay, is it broken?
Yeah, because these were all green for a minute, and then we did something, and now they're not green.
Yeah, and I figured that out because I loaded something into the tube. So the leftmost tube, if you tell it to bring that module back, it'll turn everything green.
I'm not sure I can.
Oh, don't use the letter F, just click on it. Letter F didn't work for me.
Okay, yeah.
So now I'm wondering if that building is bugged out, at which point, if that's the case, then we have now gone and found, oh look, the megastructure is bugged. And this is the main megastructure for making all the other megastructures, so it's not one that you can build again. And if I deconstruct that thing, I seriously doubt we're going to get all of our resources back. Which that would be a pain in the butt. So yeah, I'm very much wondering if this thing's bugged out. When you pull up that little control panel, does it do the same thing to you? It just says the word ingredient.
Yeah, that it does. I don't know if rebooting the server would help it. The only thing I can think of, because it runs in perpetuity, I don't think logging out and logging back in will change anything.
You know?
No, I don't think so.
There doesn't seem to be anything we can actually do with it right now. But I'm betting this is where we have to print the... I'm betting this printer here is where you have to print the landing pad. Because this thing, I do know that this thing here on the side of this thing, because it's got the big opening and everything, I do know that this is a printer.
Yes, yes.
So, it's like everything else works on it. What if I try doing this? Let's load that. See if that changes anything. Try to load a different one.
It only let me load the first one, so I think the others are like DLC stuff.
Yeah, they are. The biodome and the museum are both things from the purchasable DLC. Yeah, the thing is, you can't charge for doing AI work. There's some moral ambiguity there, and there's a lot of stuff there that you can't really charge for. That's why I do it as a friendly gesture to my friends. I tried clicking on the build to see if I can move it. No, you can't pick it up and move it.
Well, we kind of...
Because we're trying. I mean, we were pretty certain that was going to be the case, but... Well, I guess... Hey, it doesn't take long for the server to reboot, so, I mean, we could back out for a second. I could reboot the server and see if that changes anything.
Yeah, give me just one moment.
Yep.
But I think that's probably what you have to do. Yeah, because it is asking us for something that we apparently do not have.
Yeah, so there's got to be something in that building. So, alright, well then I'll back out for a second. Take me back to the main.
I am pretty much at that moment where I was going to have to jump out early, so...
Okay. Understood. Alright. I'll
It's not
try.
right, everyone. I'm jumping out early. You all have a good one.
Alright, Pi. Have a good one. Alright, we're going to take a look and see if rebooting the server does anything for us. Alright. Restart server. Hopefully this makes it where we can use that machine. Otherwise, it's bugged out in a way that we can't use it. Well, that, and we can't rebuild that building. Because it's part of a quest progression thing. Yeah, but I have other ones that I do that take me weeks to make because it just doesn't set up quite right for me. I got one right now that I've worked on for several weeks. That's finally shaping up how I want it. But that it's one where I record my own voice and everything to have that as the audio sample for the singer. Alright, server's running. Oh, it's still booting up. Nope, still having that. Come on. Anytime now. Server's not full. Nobody in it. Uh-oh. Which one's the right one? Okay, it looks like I might have to exit out of the game and come back in. Okay. Let's reload the game. Let's see if we can make that work. It is. You're not wrong, dude. Not. Yep, just gotta wait for the game to load back up. Well, chat, I hope y'all have had a great Black Friday. I hope y'all got all the stuff done that you wanted to today. Whether it be go and brave the crowds or stay at home and avoid the crowds. Hope whatever direction you decide to go was successful for you. Hello, game. Oh, here we go. It had an extra window. All right. It should be connecting now. No, I'm still here. Just when loading in the game, it kind of kills my upload speed. That's why I try to load it in the game prior to the stream. All right. There it is. Yeah, rebooted it, and there we are. There's the construction anchor landing pad. So yes, it is something we build over here. Alright, so 2 ceramic, 2 aluminum alloy, 1 exit chip. Aluminum alloy. Do we have enough aluminum? Right, 2 ceramic. Got that here. Aluminium alloy. Oh, we have 1 aluminum. Oh, there's a laterite. So use up the last bit of our aluminum. Alright, that one's empty, that one's empty, that one's empty. This one's empty. That's empty. This is iron. Okay. Copper. There. This goes there. This gets tossed somewhere. So is that. Oh, those are tethers. They've got... Those are your oxygen lines. That's your line to be able to breathe. Alright, so we did find a bug, but we also found that rebooting the server was a fix for that bug. So now, if I go here, oh, it's already broke again. What the hell? I interacted with it, it was fine. Loaded up my backpack, and now it's not fine. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I would say this update is bugged. Yeah, I think they rushed it a little too much. Because this kind of look for things. Where'd this come from? This didn't used to be there. Huh. Alright, let's get back over here. We'll log out again. This update is a little upsetting. Yeah, they do. Yeah, that was part of what I was doing tonight, was kind of getting a gauge on these, but I mean, they probably got hundreds of people reporting this kind of stuff. Yeah, I've been playing this game for 5 years. How about that? I've been playing it since 2020. Alright. I'm going to take a smoke while we wait for the server to reboot. This time, we'll give the server enough time to actually fully reboot. Hey, Starseeker's something that most of us that are Astroneer fans, you know, really looking forward to Starseeker. It looks amazing. But when you get an update like this that gets you all hyped up and excited, and then, I mean, I expect bugs, don't get me wrong, but this is a little more than just a little bit of bugs. Because then it leaves me going, okay, how frequently is this building going to break? Because after the server rebooted, we logged in, we interacted with it, we saw that it had the menu on there. It's like, okay, cool, we got the menu, we know what we can do. And then we went and made the materials that we needed for it, and then came back to it, and this control panel is broken. So that's disappointing to say the least, for it to be acting like that. I would like to see it act a little better than that. Because I mean, in streaming this, you guys seeing that we're having to reboot the server now twice just to be able to use the big Megatech building. That lays some inherent concerns there. And all the other devices seem to be working fine, but the Megatech stuff seems to be a little on the broken side. First back game I played would have been game in general or video game? Oh no! The materials I had in my backpack. Two aluminum alloy, 2 ceramic, 1 extra chip. Alright. Okay, still good. I was asking whether or not you're talking video game or if you're talking game in general. Ceramics there. Okay, he didn't have no time to save. I want to see something. There's aluminum. Another empty canister. used to you saying online. The earliest video game I played would have been back on my Atari 2600, River Raid. River Raid was my go-to game for a long time as a kid. Alright. I'm going to interact with this. Alright, now that I interact with that, we're going to try interacting over there again. Yep, it broke. So as soon as I interact with another table, it breaks. So we've seen the unfortunate workaround for it. Which personally for me, unacceptable workaround. Alright, so I've got everything made now. So as long as we don't interact with any menus, go in here. I believe this will force it to save. Well, we'll give it a little bit of time to save. Okay, what can we work on in the meantime? Hey, Bamada. Ooh, brew taster for 5 months. Thank you so much, buddy. So I learned a little bit about this whole where it's messed up our names on YouTube, and it's not gonna go back. It is a security precaution from YouTube, making sure people have unique names. That's a lot of trailers for that tractor. That thing will definitely get squirrely on you. Okay. You know, I'm kind of thinking nice job, Dreadnought. It's an interesting bug. Now, some of the other bugs that people have encountered, let's talk about that a little bit. I personally have not encountered it yet, but apparently some people where they built a lot of stuff, whatnot, ran perfectly fine until this update. And with this update, with the mega structures, all of a sudden their FPS gets tanked and whatnot, to the point that the game's damn near unplayable. I want to be able to make more of these, but they're expensive. I'm gonna do this. Give me this. Give me. Do I have a blank sheet somewhere? Here we go. Let's just move the carbon over here for now. Alright, so there's the exochip. And one or two ceramic. Then one or two aluminum alloy. Goodness, excuse me. Yep, nope, can't tell it to do anything. Alright, we're gonna leave that there because it needed the one exochip, two ceramic, two aluminum alloy. Next time we play this, we'll make sure the very first thing we touch is this building so we can print the thing. Well, here's the thing, is that this is the part that's got a lot of people frustrated. They just dropped this update, and then they just put out a big message talking about this update being a mega success. And that they don't plan on doing any kind of an update until next year. So leaves a lot of us going, with these kind of bugs, and you're gonna make us wait until early next year. So they say early to 2026. That could be February. If I have to wait till February, there may be another game that comes out. There may be other things I'm interested in. As a streamer, you know, very difficult to stream and show off the Megatech stuff, especially since I'm highlighting the Megatech stuff with the stream. This makes it a challenge. I don't want to have to keep rebooting the server just so I can make one device work. But then the question is we're going to give enough time for the game to actually get a save in, because it never tells you when it's saving. So let's give it like a 10-minute window here. So we'll put all that there. We'll go ahead and reboot it one more time for tonight. Print the item. And so my thought here is we'll print the item, see if after printing it, if maybe it triggers something and it cleans itself up a little bit. Yes, not the majestic walls and stuff that I hadn't be rising. Hey, don't get me wrong, there's other stuff to be doing in the game, but the whole thing that brought me back to Astroneer was the Megatech. We could do this, as insane as it is, because we're always needing it. No, I don't want you held in compound. Soil wise, what do we got in here? We got 42. $24 times 8. That's almost 200. It's a thought. We could turn this thing on and tell it just to make a stupid amount of resin, but then it's going to burn through all of our soil. So, maybe we have to hold off on that. It's an idea. What we do need here it is. Alright, we're gonna want this. And it's 7,500 bytes for this. Yeah. We had quite a crowd the other night. Oh, always, isn't it? Yeah, I think when I wrapped up last night, I think I had like 42 viewers. Had some dislikes on the stream. Not sure what that's about. I wish that, I mean, I'm just putting this out there, chat. You know, if you're going to hit the dislike button, you know, I appreciate it. You know, it lets me know that there was something in the stream that you didn't like. But if there's something you didn't like, drop a comment. If you're not going to talk in chat, drop a comment that tells me what it was you didn't like, and that way I can adjust accordingly. Because this is a growing channel. This is a learning experience. So yeah, if there's something I'm doing that you didn't like, then let me know. If it was just that you didn't like something in the game, or the fact that the game was bugged, well, I've got no control over the game being bugged. Not really sure that was necessary, but at least now I can walk up here and know how to jump up. Alright, I think I've given it enough time to save. So, let's go back to the main menu again. One more time. This will be the last time we do this tonight, chat. I don't like having to constantly do the restart the server thing. What's interesting, though, is that I am noticing that after building the Megatech building, it's using less RAM than it was previously. Seems a little odd. Alright, see you next. Have a great night. Yeah, we're going ahead and doing one more server restart. So we can print out this device for the Megatech. See what that does, and I'm going with the intermodal transport system is what I'm going to work on, because that's the thing that you can get without purchasing the DLC. Those of you that are just joining, we've encountered a bug with the Megatech, and so I'm having to reboot the dedicated server. This will be the third time I rebooted it tonight, because basically once you build the initial Megatech building, the first one you can build, when you go and interact with it, its control panel is, you can't interact with it. You can't do anything with it. But then we, after a lot of testing, a lot of trial and error, whatnot, reboot the server, and oh, hey, look, we can interact with it. So we found out what we needed to be able to print the next device. But then, it needed aluminum alloy. I didn't have any aluminum alloy. So I go to the chemistry bench to go and make aluminum alloy. All right, I have now interacted with another device. Well, apparently, interacting with another device then breaks the Megatech building. Because you go back to the Megatech building and you can't do anything with it. So this time around, I made sure I had all the materials that I need. I've already hooked them up to the machine, so that when we log back in after the server reboots, and I'm trying to give it enough time to actually get a full reboot and load itself back up. Then we'll be able to interact with it. We'll be able to print the thing for the intermodal transport system. And hopefully, we'll be able to look at that piece and go, all right, so this is what we're building now. But, you know, it is concerning the fact that I interact with any of the other benches, any of the normal benches, chemistry, the atmosphere, or anything like that. Then all of a sudden I can't use the Megatech building. That is highly concerning. Now, I know the intermodal transport system also relies on the rail line, which we've not explored with on this playthrough yet. But we want to kind of get through this thing and see what we can do. But yeah, the updates definitely got bugs. And the main reason I say that is because for those of you that have just joined, I had a friend of mine with me. I had Pi playing with me, and he was having the same issue with the machine that I was. So it wasn't a local issue; it was a issue inside the game itself. Now, on the flip side, thankfully, I have found a quote-unquote workaround. But having to reboot the server every time I want to use the Megatech building, that's going to get real old real fast. Just saying. So, depending on how this goes, the Astroneer series I was wanting to get started here, maybe put on pause for a little while until they have an update that addresses some of these issues. Yeah, 30 minutes. I could probably throw something together. Okay, so it's already put my character in an odd spot. But, alright, this has everything it wants. So examine. Okay, so it doesn't recognize it when it's on a plate. Alright. Good to know. Alright, it has everything. construction pad. So let's come out here to an open area. Okay, deployed. Alright, now I want to load this. Alright, it's loaded. Now okay, oh, came down with parachutes. Intermodal construction anchor. Examine. Oh my. Okay, so it's a construction anchor. That thing is like that. Crap. I need oxygen. Okay. Look, this backpack's got stuff on it again. Oh, that thing's big. Alright, so something like here, maybe? Oh, okay, apparently that makes it happy. Alright, turn off the safety. Ready for deployment. Okay, so then it builds a little pad. $150 resin, 30 aluminum, 30 ceramic, 15 steel, and 5 titanium alloy. Oh man. Okay. Okay. So now, okay, looks like we completed a quest. So we get anchors away. So we'll take that. Alright, print the megastructure from your construction anchor. Alright, so we get a cosmetic of pardon our dust. We got a large solar panel and a large wind turbine. No, I want to pick that up. I'll take this. We're just going to put it here for now. So. Alright, this is going to take a little while to get all the resources put together to make that into a thing. Is that still not the right height? Oh, it's not. But I can walk up on it now. Okay. Alright, so I think we're going to need to run power to this thing. Now goes our intermodal transport system. Hey man, that hat is smoking. Alright, I see rail lines there. I see landing pads there. A, B, and C. Okay. Don't know what the center thing is. Looks like just a terminal area. Okay. Alright. Well, we managed to make it work. Not happy with what it needed to be able to work, but we managed to make it work. Cover that up a little bit, leave enough room to still be able to go down, but not enough room to fall down. There we go. That's better. All right. Well, chat, knowing how much we're going to need resource-wise for this, I think we're going to save this for next time. That is a lot of resin. Matter of fact, you know, I'm just going to do this the smart way. Originally, I said this was going to be silly to do. Apparently, I was wrong. It's not silly to do. So, let's get this off of here. Go get the big container. So it wants that much resin. Okay, why is that not working? Oops. Because the output hasn't been enabled on it. That's why. Okay. It's my, why do I stream? Honestly, it's my social outlet. Yep, we're going to empty this entire soil canister. Makes even more reason to go find some more exo chips so we can make the rover, so we can drive around with this thing on the back of it and just fill the thing up. That was our first step. Alright, now that I've done that though, I want to go see something. Because we've got this thing set up over here, did it break this again? It did. Okay. It broke that. Did it break this? It did not break this. Okay. So we're definitely learning here, at least for our workarounds. Alright, so interact with any of your standard machines, it breaks that big machine over there. So, for the time being, and I don't know if it works this way in single player, but at least in multiplayer, multiplayer / dedicated server, what you're going to want to do if it breaks like that, you're going to want to reload save. That machine will work. Make yourself a note of whatever ingredients it is that you need for the print. Then go and get all those ingredients put together. Have them ready. Then you can come back and after you've saved. So you save, reload, then you can interact with the machine, you can make your print. It's a big hassle, but you can still make it work. So you have a workaround. But as you saw, the intermodal terminal, it wants 150 resin. Here I was joking earlier that I was going to take that large canister. I go, well, I think I'm just going to fill it up with resin. And here we are, filling it up with resin because we're going to need it. So, mega structures, be prepared for needing some large scale ingredients. With that being said, though, I think we may actually look at wrapping up this evening's stream here soon. It's going to sit there and produce for forever and a day. Or until it runs out of soil. We've only got 55 out of that so far. We'll see what we get. So, we will be focusing on building this new piece of the mega structure next time. And then seeing what we need to do to make that work. Well, what is its function? What does it do for us? How do we make it work? And we'll go from there. Yeah, not a bad idea, Dreadnought. So, alright, yeah, chat. I think we are going to save it here. Let this thing run. Do its thing. Then we'll be working on getting the rest of the ingredients afterwards. But yeah, we're gonna. I think we're gonna focus on getting that rover and get the paver and the drill made. We don't have enough bytes yet to unlock the drill. Once we get that drill unlocked, then we'll make our large rover, so that we can start just collecting soil like crazy. In the meantime, y'all have a fantastic one, and I will catch you next time. In the meantime, let's take a look. I appreciate it, Dreadnought. You too, buddy. In the meantime, let's take a look and see who's on. Oh, wow. YouTube's not coming up with anything. There we go. Wow. Okay, nobody's doing any Astroneer. YouTube's doing all kinds of weird stuff. It is having connection fits. There we go. Let's go visit Brobots. It is Achilles' birthday, so y'all tell him DDG sent you and wish him a happy birthday. Y'all have a great night.
Drunken